You know, here in the PNW, we endure all those rainy, drizzly months because we know one day summer is coming. And then when it's finally here, the activities and vacations are nonstop, and before you know it, school is starting, the leaves are turning, and it's over too quickly. Well, not on my watch. In fact, today we are officially slowing summer down, and Monica Hart is here to help us savor summer with a few simple yet beautifully slow ideas and techniques.
I know, slow down summer. That's my whole vibe, right?
You
lean in.
Oh,
like make the most of it. Handmade, homemade, homegrown, that kind of thing.
You always bring a vibe. You are a vibe, by the way.
I don't know.
So I gotta say, you take it very seriously. So seriously, in fact, that your recent article in 425 magazine was all about this, slowing down.
And look, Bluestone Gardens, our garden, made the cover. I was so honored and grateful.
Yeah, look at that.
Yes, we rolled out a really fun gathering, and it was just so beautiful and just slow and lovely, and we leaned into the whole process. Cooked right in the garden. I'm going to show you how to make that basil oil. So good. Yeah.
Okay, I'm so excited to get started. So let's get started with first. You say laundry is the way to, like, when someone says slow down summer, like laundry does not come to mind, but.
All right, doing laundry will never be boring again because we are air drying it on a line in the garden. It's fluttering in the breeze. It's so fun. I mount this to one of the structures in Bluestone Gardens and I pull it over the lavender. Look at that. And it just kind of flutters in the breeze and it's so fun. This is really inexpensive. Amazon. Now, I don't use everything. Like, I'm strictly a tea towel kind of girl.
Okay.
I don't have my bloomers out there. I don't want to send you into therapy over here. So, just saying. You know,
that was in my head, but I wasn't gonna say it. So I'm glad that you did.
I'm red now. Ooh.
So okay. First of all, these are handy for everything.
Yes, right.
But you're actually using them as they were intended.
So I'm gonna have you hold that if you would, because what I do is I go into my garden and I grab some fresh lavender, and then I go like this and put it on there, and then the lavender scent just lightly, beautifully scents the table linens. And it's so
love
good,
that.
so good. Isn't that fun?
You know what?
It's old school. My grandma used to have one of these back in the day.
I do remember my grandma too having one, but it wasn't as cute as this. It was like plastic and metal. But you know what I have to say? I love the lavender. Also good for scenting your bloomers, by the way. Speaking of drying things, this thing is so cool.
Let me see. So I like to dry my own herbs, and my mom and dad did this downstairs on the newspaper in the basement. I have an herb drying chandelier. Check this out. Look, there it is in my home.
Where did you get that?
That was online at Amazon as well.
Okay, I'm so getting one.
And what I do is I dry my oregano, rosemary, even chamomile, because I'm going to do my own teas.
Yeah.
And it's just so pretty, and I hang it from a beam right off the kitchen, and it has to hang out there like 2 weeks. You got to make sure that it's super dry. I garden organically.
Okay.
Here you go.
Thank you. I was trying to lift it up for everyone.
So I just give it a light rinse. We want to do that. And I take some twine like this, and I bundle the things together. And then after 2 weeks, I put it in these really cool cello bags. You got to check this out. I ordered some oregano from Italy, and it came in a cellophane bag like this. So I had Bluestone Gardens tags made, and I'm doing it myself.
And you're giving it to friends?
Right, and you dry it right on the stem. It's just so much better than the bottle, and it's so fresh. It's just clipped directly from your garden, so it's really fun.
I can't wait to get a Dreesy Gardens sticker.
Yeah, let's go.
That'll be good.
Speaking of the garden, you always want to wash your hands, and this is the best little garden soap. I kind of stuck it on there so it wouldn't. Didn't that smell good? It's kind of gritty, and so I love this display under glass. So I just put it vertically.
You just put your soap like boop, and then you
and that's when I come in the garden and it gets kind of all the dirt and stuff off. So that's just another little hot tip from the garden. Yeah. And it's totally slow down summer. With drying your herbs. Air drying your linen, so that's really fun.
As humans, we really do enjoy. I was talking to my grandma about this. When we're doing simple things like washing our hands, or even there's something really relaxing about washing your hands, being in water.
Beautiful.
Why not make it a moment with some soap?
Exactly, I do that.
Too few moments in life, I say. Okay, so
table setting. You ready for a little summer table talk?
Yeah.
Okay. So one thing I love to do in the summer on the table is terracotta. It just makes sense. So last night I was up in Bluestone Gardens and I clipped these beautiful hydrangeas. Super simple, not a big deal. Yeah. You're using what you have, and I just love this little terracotta action. Isn't that pretty?
This is so pretty. I would imagine though it's not easy to find a terracotta vase like this, but could you use regular terracotta?
Pot. I just have a pot within a pot. I have a glass container in there inside of there because this isn't actually waterproof. So you can use any kind of terracotta container.
So I can just go grab like the pot from the garden store, and I like it. Okay.
Absolutely. Okay, so I wanted to do a fun tablescape, and I love this blue, the terracotta, the blue hydrangea, but I also love the blue and white table setting there. Isn't that beautiful?
That is beautiful.
It's like an English floral garden waiting to happen. I think it's so cool. So I'm using that all summer long. Again, I've got my my linens, and if you can see, I've tied a little knot in the linen, and I'm going to have you help me out. If you wouldn't mind grabbing that. And we're going to grab a few pieces of that.
Lavender.
A lavender, and you're just going to tuck it into the knot for me. And so again,
all you did was grab it and then make it a knot. And
just clipped in the garden. I tuck it in there,
cute.
just swath it around the plate. And how easy is that for a table setting?
Now,
I also love to have something super earthy. So I love like a little plate like this. And then I love just putting tomatoes on the vine, on the table, popping a little rosemary sprig. How good is that? It's fragrant. They're so good. They're supposed to be like so sugary, so sugary.
Don't step on that. I just
man down. Okay. It's all good.
So you just leave that there, and it's kind of like an appetizer people can pop in their mouths?
Just use it. I think that's so much fun, just like that. And then I like to add something soulful. Those are my grandma's champagne coupes.
Oh,
you know, I always do that. I tucked in a little chocolate Cosmos, so we're going to make a little cocktail with that as we finish this out. Yes,
I have to ask because you do you've used your grandmother's coupe glasses with us before, so that's a good reminder because I'm sitting here thinking like, how many plate settings do you have?
Actually, I had 3. We all got some in our family, and I broke one, but I kind of save it and repurposed it a little bit. So I'm down to 2.
Okay, so don't break them. So, but plates, no, I mean like plates.
These.
Do you have like 3 or 4 different sets for seasonal, or?
I kind of do, and I inherited some of my mom's and some of my grandma's, and I had my wedding, things, and the everyday, and then now
so
this.
So it's okay to have more. So I'm getting permission from you.
Storage is interesting, but it's all good.
Let's talk about
the food, the fair, the summer fair. And I like to keep it really simple. I love a cheese platter. So what I did is I got some fresh ricotta cheese, and I drizzled on what I'm going to show you how to make is my basil infused olive oil. So go ahead and do that.
I'm going to go ahead and do that. I was going to ask you, what is this green stuff? Okay.
It is basil infused olive oil. And check this out. Put some of this. This is Bluestone Gardens honey, and I put Marcona almonds in there, so they're kind of swimming around.
Okay.
It's so good.
This is your
yummy,
honey.
really easy, no brainer.
Oh my
But
gosh.
that's Bluestone Garden honey. How funny is that? I have bees. I think we mentioned that in the past.
That is amazing.
Isn't that cool?
Okay, even if I don't have my own honey, can I still put Marcona almonds in honey?
Absolutely. Go buy a thing of honey and you're all good.
Tell me about this basil oil.
All right, so here's the deal. This is how you do it. You grab a big handful of basil, you plunge it in boiling water for like 10 seconds, put it in an ice bath, and then I put it in a Cuisinart and I mix it all up with a lot of olive oil, a little lemon zest, a little salt. Okay, and then I put it into cheesecloth like this, and I have this dowel and I have these 2 glasses, and then you put it in there and it drips, slow drips into a bowl below, right? And you let it drip for like an hour, and then I go ahead and put it into a little container like this. And I'm telling you, this is liquid gold.
It is delicious.
It is so yummy. But it's super easy to do, and you don't have to grow your own basil. You can buy it. I'm
gonna need you to like walk me through that later in the commercial break. But the good news is we're gonna have all this on our website, so don't you worry about a thing.
I love it. Okay.
And then you use the basil oil for just about anything, right?
Yes,
like this salad as well?
I love a caprese salad, and it's fun to mix it up a little bit. So this has, I kind of deconstructed it. So it's got, obviously, watermelon, cucumber. I've got fresh basil. I have arugula sprouts. That's really fun. Watermelon, as I said, and we've got the yummy cheese, fresh mozzarella balls. And so then you can just kind of dress your own.
And then do you just drizzle this on it?
So we're going to put a little olive oil on it. We're going to go from both sides. How about that?
Okay, all right, let's do this real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
We have dueling oils, so I'm going to do some of this. Go ahead, if you wouldn't mind the salt and pepper seed and those little brown.
I got you. And this is fun on these little brown things.
Yeah.
All right, as we finish dressing the salad, I have to go to, because you never come empty-handed when it comes to cocktail time.
No, I do not.
So what have we, what have we got here with this cocktail?
This is pretty good stuff. What I did is I'm going to put just a little bit more because I'm me. More is more. Okay, there we go. Okay, so what I did, this is the most beautiful bottle, and it's called Italicus, and it is bergamot and floral, so it's citrusy and florally. I saw it, a friend tipped me off to it, and I saw the recipe on the website. So go ahead and put a little bit in there, if you would. I'm going to grab this one.
That smells really good. Just a little teeny bit?
Just a little nice splash.
Like that?
Yeah, you bet. And then we're going to top it off. Excuse my reach.
You're good.
We're going to top it off with a little bit of Prosecco, you can use champagne. So look how easy this is. It's ridiculously easy.
Okay.
And then if you wouldn't mind, we've got some picks there. We're going to do olives. So it's a little bit sweet, a little bit citrus, a little bit salty.
I'm really
There we
interested
go.
to try this.
This is
I
really
also
good
know
stuff.
that Monica really likes this because this bottle's almost empty.
I know. Shh, don't tell.
You hold it.
Busted.
No, it's fine. Okay, here, my love.
All right, thank you.
I can't wait to try this because I've never even heard of Italicus before, and I'm here to try it.
Cheers.
All right, cheers, my
Cheers.
friend. Here we go. Mm. Oh, that is unique.
Not fun?
And the olive, I was
I know,
not
just
with
that
you
little
on
bit
that.
of salt. So it's kind of like
But it's perfect.
A little bit of a dirty cocktail.
It's a dirty
With that
cocktail.
little dirty cocktail over here, yeah.
That's perfect. Oh, Monica, thank you so
Thank you.
much.
I love
feel
being
like
with you guys.
I don't know about y'all, but I feel like more relaxed now. Like I just slowed down
You
this
just
summer.
Slow down summer.
Well,
To
thank
slow down
you so
myself.
much.
Thank you
We'll
for
slow
having me.
down.